Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Some transfer news for you today, although not the sort of transfer news you probably want to hear as a Palace fan. Wan-Bissaka, did a video on him on a few days ago with Wilf, check that out if you haven't already. Kind of leads on nicely to this one. Obviously being the centre of attention in this transfer window already, early days, and Zaha and Wan-Bissaka are probably the two of the most talked about players in the transfer window, definitely in England right now. And it's looking like United are about to put in a £25 million bid. This is coming from multiple sources. I personally saw it from the Standard, but there are other people reporting on it as well. I think it is going to happen. A £25 million bid for Wan-Bissaka is what's being reported on by Man United. Now, he's obviously been heavily linked with Man United since January, really. And initial reactions, initial response to that news is that he's obviously not going to go anywhere for that money. It seems weird United would come in with that sort of approach to try and, cut to a low ball sort of effect, a low ball move from them to try and get him for cheap. It's never going to happen. I mean, he's in a similar boat to Zaha Wan-Bissaka. He's not quite on Zaha's level, obviously, but he's our second most influential player in the squad. He was our second most influential player last season. He's going to have to go for big money. He's young. He's still only just turned 21. He's going to be a future England fullback. He's going to get caps for England. He's definitely one of the most prominent players in the under-21 squad right now. He's already posting some of the best, last season definitely was the best defensive stats in the Premier League out of all the fullbacks. We're going to be expecting at least 50 mil for him. And that's just the way the market goes. He's English as well, young English talent, as I mentioned. We've got to be looking at least 50 mil. Now, my reaction is, as I said, United are definitely not going to get him for 25. I don't know why that they would go that sort of tactic, whether it is to try and get him cheap, which I think would be stupid of them. But I think that we've got nothing to worry about with a bid of 25. The only thing to worry about is that it's early in the transfer window and we've already got a bid in for one of Wilfred Wan-Bissaka. I've always said, and I stick to that stick to this thought, this way of thinking, that until a bid comes in, don't worry about any of it, because it's all talk, it's all rumours, and we're so used to it, really, especially with Zaha. But now that a bid's looking like it's going to come in, this obviously changes the mentality around the whole Wan-Bissaka situation. I was very, very confident that he would not be going anywhere in the summer. I still am. I still think that the fact he's come out with direct quotes saying that he wants to stay at Palace and that he feels that he's got more to give at Palace and he's not thinking about a move. He's come out directly and said that. I think that's massive. I know that things can happen down the line and players can still leave, but I think that's massive from a young player to hear that. Obviously, after what happened with Wilf back in 2013 when he went for the United move, and we were gutted, but we wished him the best at the time, and it didn't work out for him. I don't know if that's going to play any part in this Wan-Bissaka story, this Wan-Bissaka transfer saga at the moment. The fact that it didn't really work out for Wilf. I don't know if Wilf would chat to Wan-Bissaka about the idea of going to United, whether he should or take the deal or not, or think about his time at Crystal Palace. I don't know. It's still very early days, but I wanted to give my instant reaction to that news, and I'd love to know your thoughts. Wan-Bissaka, 25 mil bid about to come in from Man United, or proposed bid. It's looking likely it's going to happen. If not now, then at least in a week's time or so. And if not 25 million, it looks like United are definitely going to put in a bid of some sort. For me, just want to say I don't think he's going to go anywhere in the summer. I still think that's the case. But if a bid comes in of 45, 50 million, what do we do? I think personally we'd be a bit silly not to at least acknowledge it and talk to Wan-Bissaka and see what he thinks, because 50 mil for a club like Palace, for any player, is big money, especially for one we've had for one season when Wan-Bissaka, one full season. And but in my opinion, we keep him. Next summer he will be even better than he is now. His transfer value will be even higher. Hopefully he'll have an England cap under his belt by then as well. And we can sell him for much more next summer. So I think we should hold out whatever happens this summer. But I'd love to know you, Palace fans, your thoughts. United fans, if you're watching as well, your thoughts as well. What do you think you should, what bid should you come in with? What would be acceptable money or too much money for you guys? Love to know your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Keep the comments coming in, guys. Some great responses in my previous videos. More transfer videos coming up. And more videos really regarding transfers coming into Palace than out of Palace. So more stuff that you guys would probably want to see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. See you next time.